Jorgensen's looking for these bonuses. Demar is on the wheel, so is POGAČAR in their yellow jersey.
On to stage 5, the longest of this Paris-Nice. After Tadej POGAČAR seized control of the race yesterday, today the fast men should take centre stage in Saint-Paul-Trois-Châteaux.
I don't think it's only one scenario, and that's a sprint.
Mads Pedersen is one of just 2 sprinters to have won this week, along with Tim Merlier, but there are plenty of others hoping to improve on their performances so far.
I'm sure there's a lot of guys that'll try and get rid of the pure sprinters, but yeah, we hope it's a bunch sprint today.
And what do you have in mind for this sprint?
Cross the line first.
C'est vrai qu'il y a de nombreux sprinteurs qui n'ont pas réussi à s'exprimer, donc on va s'adapter, on va faire au mieux avec Maïs. Il y a moyen de faire quelque chose, maintenant faut être opportuniste. Trouver le bon curseur pour être bien placé et puis garder l'exclusivité pour le final.
The wind is set to play an important role today. For most of the 212 kilometres between Saint-Symphorien-sur-Coise and Saint-Paul-Trois-Châteaux, the riders will be battling a headwind, meaning that, as Pedersen suggested, it's unlikely to be anything other than a bunch sprint. But there is a late climb, the Côte d'Alirac, where some of the sprint teams might try to thin out the competition.
Oui, il y a la bosse à 30 km d'arrivée, mais je pense aussi le départ fort explosif. Il faudra se créer une bonne situation et on est motivé pour passer. Je pense qu'il y a certaines équipes qui voudront accélérer comme celle de Matthews et de Mads Pedersen, mais je pense qu'on est prêt à répondre à ça.
And maybe it makes sense to go hard on the climb and then drop some other sprinters maybe, but if it's too much headwind afterwards, then it doesn't make a lot of sense. So first we need to have our staff in front of us on the course to tell us exactly what's happening after the climb, and then we will make a decision after.
2 riders got into the breakaway, but they'd actually been caught by the time we got live pictures. Sandy Dujardin, who lives locally, and King of the Mountains Jonas, who took 13 points over the early climbs. Dujardin spent over 70k solo on his training roads before being caught by the peloton, who were cruising along at a modest 38 kilometres an hour. There was little to report after that until the intermediate sprint, which came with just over 53k remaining. No surprise to see UAE Team Emirates hitting the front for POGAČAR, but he wasn't the only one eyeing up those precious bonus seconds.
Here we go now. Big sprint on the left-hand side. Jorgensen's looking for these bonuses. Demar is on the wheel, so is POGAČAR in their yellow jersey. Demar is looking to mop these up. GAUDU is challenging POGAČAR now. Jorgensen on one side, POGAČAR can't get past on Demar. Here goes GAUDU. GAUDU squeezes through. Interesting tactics from GROUPAMA, and POGAČAR was not very happy with that.
The speed really starting to ramp up on the road to the Côte d'Alirac, a climb of 4.5 kilometres at 4.3% that was going to test some of the fast men. The teams with punchier sprinters moving to the front to try to make the race hard, notably Jaco Alula for Michael Matthews and Trek Segafredo for Pedersen. Shortly before the summit, Gregaard appeared again, seeking another 3 points in the mountains classification. The Dane was completely unchallenged and completing a perfect day by taking a maximum haul on this 5th stage, tightening his grip on polka dots.
And here it is, top of the climb, maximum points today for the King of the Mountains. Gregaard will definitely be on the podium with 30 points.
In the end, there was no real damage done on the climb, the sprinters all surviving and preparing to face off again in Saint-Paul-Trois-Châteaux. The trains starting to form as they blasted their way into town, but they had to be wary of a tricky roundabout just inside the final kilometre. Ben Swift then tried his luck, but the sprinters were right on his tail.
Now it's the sprint. Pedersen opens up the sprint in the green jersey. Pedersen all the way. Here goes Olaf Koy. Koy and Pedersen through the centre. Is it going to be the win? It finally is. Olaf Koy wins the stage of Paris-Nice. Stage 5 goes to JUMBO-VISMA.
It's been a question of close but no cigar for Olaf Koy this season, but after 6 top 4 finishes in various races, including this one, he finally has a first victory of 2023. The 21-year-old Dutchman taking his 16th career win for Jumbo-Visma, the second at World Tour level. Koy showing that he has what it takes to sprint with the best in the business.
It's really nice. I mean, I've won a few races also last year, but yeah, this is definitely the nicest so far. I was a bit far in the Flamme Rouge, and then I took the left side of the roundabout, which was I think a good choice, and then I came quite good in a good position, and then Eduard Affini flew by, and I was in the wheel of Pedersen, and this time I was able to get out of his wheel.
Koy taking it ahead of the other 2 sprint stage winners this week, Pedersen and Merlier. Matteo Trentin was 4th for UAE, with Max Canter 5th, and Brian Coquard the best placed Frenchman in 6th. POGAČAR didn't take a maximum haul at the bonus sprint for once. GAUDU grabbing 6th with the help of Demar to cut the Slovenian's lead to just 6 seconds. Jonas VINGEGAARD is 3rd at 46, followed by Simon Yates at 58. With his 2nd place today, Pedersen recovers the green jersey, but it's very close in the battle for points. Just 5 of them separating Pedersen, Koy and POGAČAR. Merlier and Matthews a little further adrift in 4th and 5th. Gregaard grabbed 16 points in the mountains classification, increasing his lead to 18 over POGAČAR, but he will no doubt have to go back on the attack if he wants to take home that polka dot jersey. POGAČAR is very much in a league of his own when it comes to the youth classification, comfortably clear of Matteo Jorgensen and Matthias Skjelmoser. Kevin Vukla is just a 2nd behind the Dane. Stage 6 is another long one, a punchy day of almost 200 kilometres between Tauves and La Colle-sur-Loup, with 5 climbs on the menu. It could be one for the puncher sprinters, the breakaway, perhaps even an enterprising GC rider. Do join us again on Friday to see how it unfolds, and thanks for watching.